We're on board now with William Byron. This is lap basically 297. He's coming to pit road. The reason I want to start here is he's in 5th. But unlike in other races at Martinsville, we'll get spread out. Here's what it looks like, right? We have Denny Hamlin, Chase, Bubba, and Kyle Larson in front of him. So if we hit play, that's how close the 24 was to the front 4 cars. He's going to turn left and jump to pit road.
First car coming to pit road, and he starts the cycle here. Gets clean pit road coming to it. Rudy making the aggressive call, because you know it's almost a 2-lap penalty to come under green, but this splits the cycle and gets everybody started.
So what does that matter? First of all, let's take a look at his view. Clear racetrack. Now at high-speed tracks, we talk about the air being clean, and that's better. At a short track, I've always felt that if you could come out without being in a battle, you can kind of not abuse them. Give them a couple corners to come up to temperature, and it always sets you better off for the whole run.
Yeah, you're not having to muscle the car around and run lines that you don't want to around traffic. Really, he's tuned in as he comes to the cars that pit after him.
Next lap through 1 and 2, and we look up ahead right here. We have Chase Elliott,
yep.
Yeah, the 5 and the 23, a little bit of swap there. But that is the second wave of cars. Now these cars are back in the pack, but this is going to be for the race win. Next time around, now the 11 of Denny Hamlin's on pit road while we are on the racetrack. As we go through 1 and 2, we're going to look ahead. And right here, this is the 11 of Denny Hamlin, now rejoining. Why does this matter? Denny Hamlin started as the leader when this pit cycle started. Now he is side by side with Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott has 1 lap older tires, which at Martinsville actually means they're like up to temperature. Warmer.
1 lap
I like that
warmer
better.
tires.
Warmer tires. So just like that, and the 9 clears the 11, we stop out here, and you see up ahead, now Denny Hamlin has lost control of the lead. So think about this. Denny Hamlin had the race lead at Martinsville with a little over 100 laps to go. You would think that would be game over. But a lap later, which I don't have a problem pitting a lap later at Martinsville, okay pit stop, 10-9.
The difference in this is the reverse of what happened last weekend for Denny Hamlin. He had a 10.9 second pit stop, and the 9 car, who was behind him, had a 9.9 second. It's 1 second on pit road. I don't think that's a bad call. I think Chris Gaypart made the right call. That second on pit road just took him from being clear of the 9 to side by side with the 9, lost control of the race.
I agree. I like when Gaypart came. I probably would have been the last guy to come as well in this cycle. There's too much risk for a yellow coming out. You know, we talk a lot about teammates, and it was a 1-2-3 finish. But while they did work together at times, they by no means had mittens on. This is William Byron trying to pass Larson right here. See Larson defensive. Byron gets into him. He drives up to the door. Larson comes down, hits the 24. That's what I like to see. That's Martinsville. That's hard racing. That's what I think makes the 24's win so impressive is he did a lot of things right with the pit cycle, but then he just drove through the field.
From 18th to the win, all day long did this. But as you talk about, from this green flag cycle, he came back out in the position he rolled into. It wasn't like that coming a lap early jumped him. He had a little better tires. He made some passes. He made really aggressive moves, got himself the lead, drove to it.
And this battle, it goes on and on and on. We could play it at higher speed. The track had 2 grooves. We see the 24 can get inside the 9. The 9 accelerates so well off the top, but eventually Byron gets by. He kind of wears the 9 down. The 9 has a good day. William Byron pulls off to a 2.5 second lead before the final caution. Really a pretty clean green-white checker for the 24 to kind of pay off what he had already done.
To your point, they race hard, but you're going to race people respectfully when they're with your teammates. And to have a 1-2-3, knowing it's the 40th anniversary race, they were going to make sure a 100 car got to victory lane.